Hello ladies and gents, welcome to a new night point of view review. In front of us is the new Dacia Bigster. It's a bigger brother of Dacia Duster. This one's a longer wheelbase, bigger cargo space. There's more room for the back passengers. You saw the headlights. Now let me unlock the car. We have the Journey trim. It's 32,000 euros in Croatia. Now, what's inside of this one? This is the full hybrid with 156 horsepower, 55 in Croatia. It's a front-wheel drive. This one has the 4-cylinder naturally aspirated petrol. It's 110 horsepower, and then there's the electric motor with 50 horsepower. Combined system horsepower is 156, 55, whatever it's labeled in your country. Now, if I turn on the headlights, you can see the profile of this car. I have to back up so you can see the whole car. It's very long. If I come to the rear, very familiar. If I use the button here, the Bigster has, first time in Dacia, power tailgate. It's exclusive for the Bigster, so you won't see it on the Duster. It's not something that's available. You can see here enormous cargo space. This is the Journey trim. It has around 500 liters of cargo space. If you spec the just return this. If you spec the press here or use the button. If you spec the Extreme, you don't get the power tailgate. It's an option, but for the Journey, you don't get a banner roof, which is exclusive also for the Bigster. You can get it in the Extreme standard, at least here in Croatia. Now, let's jump inside. Now we're greeted with this little animation. I've turned off the sound. There's also the greeting sound. Now we're gonna start driving. Let's just press the start button. And I haven't got a car for like a detailed review, but I was on a local press launch in Croatia here, so I got the car. I have to return it early tomorrow, so I just use this opportunity to make an early review. Now, as the Duster, the Bigster has, let me just show you here, here navigation. Now, I like this silver finish in the Journey trim. It's a little bit different textile and this material that we had on the Extreme and the Duster. Notice here there's no Bigster, it's just plain. Here you can see the navigation. I also connected to Apple CarPlay. I can use Waze as well, so those are the options. Let me just show you real quick. There's the off-road menu here, and just to show you, the cameras are excellent resolution. You can see the tires here. If you move, if you back up, let me just show you here now. If I go to reverse, look at this. The camera will switch an angle, so that is amazing. Of course, it will switch to front camera if I go to drive. Now let me just play some music here. Now the petrol has kicked in. Now, good sound system. Let me just see if I can play something else. Maybe not. So one more. Yeah, it's a pretty good sound, same as at the Duster. So just to show you here, my personal, I've switched off one of these pesky things, so we'll turn on the lane assist just for a demo, and I'm gonna keep it on the embedded navigation. I'm kicking to I'm in drive now. I can put it to B, so I'm recuperating, and away we go. Now battery's mostly charged, and we're driving in EV mode at low speed. There's the pedestrian warning here. If I lower the window, you can hear that. Now, hybrid system. I've tested this system. It's very similar to the one I had in the Rafale full hybrid last week, and I've tested this also in the Duster. It's an amazing system. For the most part in city, like for 80% of your drive, you can drive electric, like now. So we're in the neighborhood, and just trying to make a point that we're driving electric, and the petrol just kicked in. But yeah, this hybrid system will charge itself, so you don't have to worry about charging. When you let go in B, you're recuperating more. In D, it's like a small or very gentle recuperation, but the battery is being charged while you're braking, recuperating, or with the petrol. But with B mode, it's very close to one pedal driving. I personally like that. Some people don't. But once you get used to it, you just anticipate you want to brake, you let go, and the car starts slowing down. So it's recharging the battery, and then you're using that juice later on in the city. So it's very practical. Also gives you a little boost when you fully press the acceleration pedal for the kick down. So that's useful as well. Now, Bigster, very comfortable ride. Compared to the Duster, it was improved a lot compared to the past generation of Duster. The Bigster is just a bigger Duster, but they've also improved it a little bit more compared to the Duster, and added some exclusive features like the power tailgate or the panoramic roof that this specific car doesn't have. Another thing that I personally like, that's also on the automatic exclusive for the Bigster, is this taller middle bridge. So you can just lean your hand here. There's no that open space here because it's a lower on the Duster. But if you go for the manual, for the extreme version, there is same as in the Duster, it's lowered. Now, when I'm mentioning here the powertrain, let me explain something. You can get the Bigster with this full hybrid. You can get it as a mild hybrid with 140 horsepower, or same with the LPG, or you can get 130 horsepower 6-speed manual. Diesel won't be available. It's only available for the Duster and Bigster in Morocco. So in Northern Africa, you can get it here. Unfortunately, that's that. But for the all-wheel drive, now it's 130 horsepower, 1.2 TCE, 6-speed manual. As I've mentioned, it will be replaced by the end of the year with a 150 horsepower automatic. It will be front-wheel drive, is going to be powered by petrol, and rear axle, then combined all-wheel drive will be powered by an electric motor. So it's going to be some sort of a hybrid setup. This automatic has a 4-gear. That's what I saw in the spec sheet. So it works same as the one in Rafale with 0 gears with the multi-sense. It's the same technology, so but it's pretty good for the most part. But on the highway, I don't know, this just decides, even with the batteries full, I'm going to charge it. It goes to high revs, and sometimes, you know, it's just a little bit weird, but you don't have to worry about it. It just, you know, does its own thing. You just drive, and you have a very power efficient car. Here you can see the menu on the side. You have the compass, eco monitor, energy flow. You can see now where I'm deaccelerating, I'm recuperating, and here you can see the odometer. A brand new car with almost 600 kilometers on the clock, and fuel consumption is 5.5. Now, we were driving to Istria from Zagreb to Fajanec, the first like city close to Pula, and it's mostly 110 speed limit, so consumption was around 5.5 as you see on the display. Between Zagreb and Karlovac there was like 130, so we're driving like 140 maybe. Consumption was getting close to 6.5, so at higher speeds this is a little bit more thirsty, but it's same as the Rafale, which is close in size if we can compare those two size wise. So for a petrol, very efficient for this size of an SUV. Now this is a very roomy SUV. Since it's a longer wheelbase compared to the Duster, it has more legroom on the back seat, bigger boot space, cargo space, whatever you call that in your part of the world. And I love it. Honestly, the design is looking good as the new Duster, and it's just the Bigster is just a very affordable SUV. It's very competitive price-wise, and a lot of people are going to get this. Unfortunately, it won't be available as a 7-seater. That was not the point. You have the Jogger. If you want that, you can also get it with this hybrid system. That's what they told me when I've raised the question, why is there no 7-seat configuration? One of the cool things here, but it doesn't work at the moment, is you should be able to put this map here, and if you use Apple CarPlay, there's a new version. I'm not sure if I have it on my phone or not at the moment. Should be also able to project that to the digital cockpit. At the moment it's not working for some reason, so don't ask me why. They just told me it's going to work by the time customers get this car. Let's talk about the driving here. Brakes are not super aggressive, pretty good. For the most part I haven't used them because I'm just using the recuperation, but when you stomp on them, you know, they're pretty good. And I've told you about the automatic, works okay, and the handling is good. It's slight leaning, it's a tall SUV. Noise inside the cabin at 130, it's a bit noisy. It's also big and boxy shape, but below that it's pretty solid. They've actually worked on soundproofing the car more and so on, but at 130 it's just, you know, boxy shape, not much you can do, but it's not super too loud as the previous generation of Duster, if you compare it to the Duster, which has been improved as well. Now these seats are same as the Duster, new dense layer of foam as a base, and then on the top there's like a softer foam, so much more comfortable, pretty good. I was driving around altogether 6 hours in this car, and these seats are quite okay, I would say. So what else here? Since this is a nice and tall, you have a good overview. You saw the cameras, the resolution is pretty good. Okay, the other light is not working, so I didn't see the light. And what else? So you can see here, this is just nicely accelerating. I haven't even pressed the throttle all the way. It's just super gentle acceleration, combining electric instant power or instant torque with the petrol. Again, good overview regarding parking, driving, and you can see the hood. Now I'm gonna hit this manhole. Okay, this one's like not too deep. This one is super deep. Oh, that was really soft. And here, also soft. So we have 18-inch alloys on this one. I then maybe mentioned that at the start when I usually do. For the extreme, actually not the extreme, excuse me, there's an option of 19-inch as well, but these are just usually more comfortable with the lower alloy dimension. You got more tires, so very comfortable suspension, French style. way I personally like it. So it's pretty good. I'm gonna speed up here on the highway a little bit. So 155 horsepower or 56, whatever. It's pretty good for this size of an SUV. It's actually fairly light SUV. It's not too super heavy. So you can see here, if I go a little bit harsher, there's slight leaning, but it's good. For the most part, stable. Back end ain't slipping. Okay, I'm just gonna slow down a little bit here, just 200, so you can maybe hear the soundproof. This is the lane assist. We have the distance. This is like warning me to keep my hands on the steering wheel. You can have it like this or this. Now I'm just gonna punch it here. Actually, wait, there's another car overpassing me, just to be on the safe side here. Let's punch it here. There's like 120, like little gap. So you can see here 130. It's some wind noise, you know. But if I drop my speed, you know, it's getting better. Now let me just demonstrate here the cruise control. Works pretty good. We can actually turn this one on with a lane assist, so my hands are close to the steering wheel, but it's correcting me back into the center. So that's good. It doesn't do the ping pong thing. I like that. Let me just demonstrate here a little bit the energy flow, which you can have here as well. You see the compass. So let me just see if this 80 here, if this is going to recognize it. So it didn't recognize it. I will drop it to 100. So as you can see, we're now recuperating back, and now the petrol switched off, which is using the juice. When you're going downhill, it's using a lot of juice as well, or just shows EV. Now I'll just disengage the cruise control, switch to manual. Now here you can also see this is like a green line because it's a distance. There's no car in front of me, but it shows you like 2-second distance. See, our consumption hasn't spiked too much, so it's still pretty good. I'm slowing down here because there's upcoming construction. Now for a moment there was a long beam. You can see now it's on, it's warm. So I'm just now letting go.
Construction reported ahead.
Letting go, and you can see that I'm just recuperating. I haven't used actual brakes. And you might see there's a little EV next to the battery, so we're just driving electric now, so that's also cool. This is like a new asphalt, very quiet, so at low speeds this car is amazing, especially when you're driving in the EV mode. Now you can see here charge and power. Now if I go back to the electric here, I just wanted to show you, so the animations when I'm recuperating, when I'm using the juice. And then when I speed up, just kicks in the petrol. So this navigation has this horizon. I would say because of that, it ain't really too much useful. It does work good. I've tested it in the Duster, but if you really want to be on the safe side and have a better view, you can use just Waze, and then you can see the speeding cameras, police reports, and so on. So I think that's a more practical. Now, as you can see, I'm driving EV. It's nice and pleasant, and I'm saving fuel. Now, I won't do a 0 to 100. It's not really fast regarding time, but this is a new engine. I don't want to force it, so it should have at least 1,000 kilometers of braking period. But we're just gonna get up here. It's a full moon, but we're gonna see here the long beam performance. So that's the long beam. I can see pretty far. It just raises up a little bit. When I switch it off, I can actually see all the way to the end. If I turn it off, you can see it comes down a little bit. There's a LED height adjustment, so you can dip the beam down or raise it up, and we have the automatic long beam. Plus, I wanted to show you here front fogs. You can see here very bright. They're also LED. I don't think they are cornering, but they're LED. And just a quick view here for the reverse camera. Very practical. I do like to always turn around. I like to use the side mirrors, but it comes in handy, and it's very good for parking purpose. So that's that. You can see the front one disengages this, but if you drive slow, just here, so if you're going off-roading, you can see here the angle of the car or the SUV, and then if you're going like really slow, don't worry, there's no traffic behind me, or at least not yet. You can see then the cameras and the angle. So that's for the off-road. And it just a little speed up, not like 0 to 100, but nice acceleration. So the car just accelerates very smooth because of the hybrid system. So the electric aids the petrol. So just checking here, we have also updated navigation. So it shows a speed camera, also same as Waze, but Waze kind of points it out, unlike the navigation from here. So it's time to wrap up the video, and what to say, an amazing SUV with an amazing price in time of inflation. This is really welcomed. I mean, there's a lot of competition as well these days, but when you're looking for a big SUV, you really can't beat this. price-wise. So this is the best Dacia there is today in 2025. So if you're looking at the Bigster, just go for it. Of course, after a test drive, I would always recommend doing that before purchasing a new car. But if you're like between Duster and Bigster, Duster is really great. Bigster has some of these few exclusive options for the, well, Dacia in general. But if you really need the extra space, then go for the Bigster. Otherwise, the Duster is really fine. That's that. We're gonna wrap up the video in the garage. As always, if you're regular to the channel, thank you for supporting me. If you are new, welcome as well. I hope you found this video informative, and I'm gonna wrap it up here. If you have any questions, do type them below. I appreciate it if you share the video on the Dacia forums or Duster, Bigster forums, topics. And if you have any questions, type them below. Just another camera demo here in the different light environment. Actually, solid resolution. There's a little film grain at night here, but it's not the sharpest resolution, but for parking purpose is more than enough. And consumption. Well guys, getting this in, fuel consumption, I did my test 6280 driving at late night, so no traffic, simulating open road, gentle acceleration and deceleration, anticipating when to recuperate. My lowest was 3.6. And one thing as a con I would like to note, there's no auto hold for this automatic, but one pro is you can turn on my personal by pressing twice with a little delay on the Dacia, unlike Renault where you just simultaneous double press, but you can disable the pesky overspeed or speed limit change warning. That's it. And before we wrap it up, I will do just a little walk around so you can see this beautiful color. So I've just exited the geofence zone, so the car just locks. Here are the headlights, nice and bright. Again, not sure why Dacia hasn't fitted the budget for the LED cold light long beam. It would be perfect then, but and this is what you get. So that's that. When you enter the geofence zone, you can see car unlocks and then locks. Thank you for watching. Hope to see you in the next one. Stay safe. Until then, bye.